Timothy Wayne Shelton, 25B705118. Today's the date scheduled for a preliminary examination. The charge is parental kidnapping. It is alleged that the defendant, Mr. Shelton, did take or retain for more than 24 hours his child, one Sarah Passalacqua, with the intent to detain or conceal her from her other parent or legal guardian. That's punishable by a year and a day. Any preliminary matters here?
No, Your Honor.
Any preliminary matters, Mr. Anderson?
Your Honor, I think the victim's name, the plaintiff, I think you mentioned Sarah Passalacqua.
Yeah.
I think that is the mother of the child.
Well, she would be the victim, right? I mean, she's named as the victim for in place instead of the child, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so, all right. Any preliminary matters?
No, Your
None.
Any preliminary matters from the defense?
None, Your Honor.
Call your first witness.
Thank you. People call Miss Sarah Passalacqua. I can't say the last name. Passalacqua. Is it all right if I call you Miss Sarah? Yes. Thank you. And now, Miss Sarah, do you know an individual by the name of Mr. Timothy Shelton?
Pardon?
How do you know that individual?
I share a child.
Okay. And is there any other relationship with this individual?
We lived together for over 6 years, and we ended our relationship, and together, when our son was 6 months old.
Okay, and who's your son?
Noah Shelton,
How old is Noah today?
he's 14.
Okay. And are you familiar with the address of 2206 Dale Street?
Yes, that's my address.
Okay, is that in the city of Brownstown, County of Wayne?
Yes,
Okay, and I want to draw your attention back to the date around Christmas time, not December 23rd, 2025. Do you recall that time?
well, I did.
Okay, did something happen that day that brings us into court?
Nice and loud for me.
December 24th, Timothy and I, agreed that our son would be returned to me, we lived at Christmas Eve.
Wait a minute. Wait. Maybe you're talking loud and I just can't hear like I used to. You got to go a lot louder, like you're talking on the other side of the wall. So Tim, the defendant, and you agreed that he would return your son to you on the 24th
Yeah.
of December.
Yeah.
Okay, now continue nice and loud.
And, I, around 10 something, I messaged my son's phone and said, when we be back. And then, Tim responded saying, this is Tim.
And Sarah, let me stop you there, go a little bit farther back. You stated that you guys had an agreement. Is there any sort of order or anything in place between you and Mr. Timothy and this child that you have?
Yes, he has, parenting time, he had parenting time, where he would pick him up Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. and return him by 8 on Sundays.
And was this an order?
Yes,
And do you recall if it was signed by a judge?
yes,
Do you know which judge signed it?
it was, Judge Pierce.
Okay, and would you recall this order if you saw it here today?
Yes,
Your Honor, may I approach the witness?
Yeah, you can have that marked.
I do not have an exhibit sticker, Your Honor.
We'll give you one. We're gonna mark those. We'll have it marked People's one, okay?
Would you like it marked before meetings?
Yes. And then if it is admitted or either way, you're going to be responsible for holding on to it, okay? So we'll have that marked People's one, and then once she hands it back, you can approach the witness.
Thank you. I did have a huge list of exhibit stickers, had a bunch of them and I cleaned my bag and no longer have.
No worries.
To get some.
I think they cost about a penny a piece. I don't know.
Thank you, Your Honor. And now, Miss Sarah, do you recognize, I'm handing you people's proposed exhibit number 1. Do you recognize what I've just handed you?
yes, I did.
And could you please tell me what it is?
This is our custody order, it's our up-to-date order for parenting time and for parenting.
Okay, do you recall when this order was in place?
Yes, it was February 2022.
And does it appear to be accurate depiction of the order?
Yes,
And does it appear to be manipulated or altered in any way?
no, it doesn't.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm just kind of moving to.
Any objection, Mr. Anderson?
No objection.
People's one is admitted. You can hand that to my recorder unless you're gonna ask questions about that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You
Thank
want her to have that document to,
Potentially for refreshing.
okay, go ahead, hand it back if you would, Sadie. You can proceed.
Now, Ms. Sarah, you stated that this order was placed on which date?
It was February 18th, 2022.
Okay, and what did that order state in regards to the custody between you and Mr. Timothy and Noah?
It said our parenting time for Timothy would be every Saturday at 10 a.m. to Sunday at 8 p.m. with telephone and or virtual parenting time every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6. And I don't know where it says it, but it also says other parenting time as parents mutually agree. Says that in here somewhere.
Okay, at any point did you deviate from the times that were allotted by this order?
Yes, on December 20th of 2024, we discussed.
Wait a minute, is this 24 or 25?
It goes into 25, but it was 24 to start.
Okay,
Right.
Am I in or am I wrong? I'm sorry, is it? Yes, it was December 20. Yes, summer 2024, and then it changed to 20. Sorry about that. I was.
Of
Sorry,
course.
so it was the end of December, yes.
Okay, and was it just to confirm last Christmas or this past Christmas that just happened?
Christmas before it was passed.
Okay, and now, what occurred?
On the 20th, we both discussed, Timothy and I, that he was going to take them on the 20th and return them on Sunday, the 22nd, and then pick them up again on the 22nd and return them on Christmas Eve evening, so I could have them for Christmas morning.
And did he return him on Christmas Eve evening?
No, we did not.
Okay, and did you try to contact him?
Yes, I did.
And how was it you tried to contact him?
I messaged our son and Noah, and Timothy responded saying, "This is Tim, and you're not getting him back." I've notified authorities and other people, and so we can go to court about it.
Okay, and when was the last time that, when were you able to get your son back?
February 18th.
Okay, and did you file a report about this?
Yes,
Do you recall when you filed the report?
I filed one on the evening of Christmas Eve.
Okay,
Late at night, I wasn't coming back, I went to the police station.
okay. And do you recall, you stated that you made a police report, and do you recall if this order, this one that you're holding, the order from 2022, was that in place on January 14th of 2025?
Yes,
And when is it that you were able to get your son back?
January 18th, 2025.
Okay. One moment, Your Honor.
I think you misspoke though. You're talking about Christmas Eve of 24, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And she's talking about January the 14th or 18th of 25 that you got the child back.
January 18th of 25.
So about 50 weeks ago, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Can you, do you recognize Mr. Shelton here?
Yes, I
Can you identify him?
Yes.
Point him out, tell him what he's, telling us what he's wearing?
I'm just wearing a checkered shirt, and black shoes, and
All right, what record should reflect that witnesses identified the defendant?
Thank you.
Cross-examine.
Ma'am, you do acknowledge that, there's agreement between you and him that the son was to be returned on the 24th, thereabouts.
Of what month?
The 20,
December of 24?
24.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Okay.
You acknowledge there was an agreement between you and Mr. Shelton that the child, your son, was going to be returned on December 24th of 24.
Yes, sir.
You're also aware that your son had been running away from your home a lot around this time because of allegations of abuse by the man that was in the house with you and yourself.
That happened, he was starting to run away when I got him back after the 18th of January. in 2025. The first 2 days that he was home, we ran like 4 times, but nothing before that. We had a great relationship on December 24th. Of
Yeah.
2024.
You remember being interviewed by the police and talking to the police regarding your son running away from your house?
Yes, I do. They told me to just go to the dive.
Do you recall,
Why isn't she in custody? Put her in the month.
your son saying that he had been physically abused?
Hang on a second. Can you repeat your last question?
Oh, I'm sorry. The question was whether or not that her son had said that he had been physically abused by herself and her partner, Mr. what's his name? Partner.
I said,
And you're
yes,
not objected to your say so the son said to her.
Any response?
I'll move on to it.
Thank you. Sustained. No. Any response to that is strict.
Would it be fair to say then, according to you, that he started running away from home in January once he was ordered to come back to your house, correct?
And your honor, I'd object to speculations to why he was running away.
Well, if you know, she can answer.
How would you know
How
why?
does he know except through the knowledge of others? I'll sustain. And which would be imparted to her by hearsay statements.
Did you ever have a conversation regarding, your son as to why he left the house or would not come back to the house on Christmas Eve, December 2024?
conversation with whom? What do you mean?
Mr. Shelton, Timothy Shelton.
He text messaged me from her son's phone saying he wasn't returning them.
Did he say why?
Yes, he said he had concerns and he had notified authorities in Brownstown and Adrian where they were staying, and that was false.
No, I'm just asking whether or not he told you that.
He did, but it was just intimidation because he really did it.
Well, ma'am, I didn't ask you that. Let me ask you this then. He also, told you then
Your honor,
that,
I also object to any of the statements that the defendant made, that are not part of the most.
Nice and loud for me.
It's not statements against his interest, your honor, so it's hearsay.
True. Right? Sustained.
you got me, Judge?
Yep.
All right,
These young lawyers, you gotta watch out for them.
so, notwithstanding that, is he still staying with you today?
Yes, sir.
And he's 14 years of age?
Yes, sir.
And have you been back to court at all? I'll start that question. Have you completed the parenting time that you were supposed to cooperate with, Mr. Shelton in terms of visitation of your son?
Your honor, I'd object to references to this specific case.
I only say that because, Your Honor, at this, when this was going on, my time was awarded parenting time, where he was able to visit his son, supervised, of course. And it's our position that she stopped that.
But this is after the fact, right?
Well,
It's after the incident of December 24 of 24, right?
yes, however, there's still certain court order in effect.
So what is your position? You're gonna show that she violated the order that justifies him violating the order in December of 24?
Well, I could state that it shows that she violated the order. It's an open order as far as I know, it's still in effect.
I'm gonna sustain the objection. I'm sorry.
Ma'am, your son is not receiving any counseling regarding, this incident, is he?
Or no.
Thank you. Nothing further.
Redirect? Call your next witness. You can step down, ma'am. All right, people move to bind over.
Yes, your
You
honor.
agree it's a fact question, Mr. Anderson?
I do, Your Honor.
Case is bound over for further proceedings to the Wayne County Circuit Court. 50,000 PR bond. You don't have any objection to continuation of that, do you, counsel?
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and continue the bond. 50,000 PR, same terms and conditions. Your AOI date, you being out of custody will be on January the 20th. And that'll be at 9 o'clock in the morning in the in the Criminal Justice Center. And a bond will remain at 50,000 PR. Same bond conditions. No contact with Sarah Passalacqua or Noah Shelton. Except to effectuate visitation in accordance with the judge's Third Circuit order through third-party contact supervisor. And the visit to be scheduled through Growth Works. No firearms or dangerous weapons. You cannot leave the state, cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I wish you well, sir. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you both. And Happy New Year.
Thank you.